Hello, hi, Facebook trooper, what's happening? What's going on? Welcome, happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Got a really good one for you tonight. This is an exciting one. This is the one that has spoken to my heart and has kind of woken me up, if you would. And I love these 5 philosophies driven from ants, right? I absolutely love these, and I feel like they are speaking to me. They're speaking to my heart in a way, and it's like hashtag note to self, right? And since it's note to self, why not note to others, right? So I thought I'd share these 5 principles from ants. Ants are very interesting. So if you don't know much about ants, they're really interesting. So I'm gonna share 5 principles from their lives, but I may do in the future. I'll do other lives about their lives. I'll do other lives about ants' lives. You feel me? But these 5 principles, like I said, really spoke to my heart. As you're joining me live, let me know you're here. Would love to know who's here, who's not here. So let's get started. And these are ones that we can not only learn, but we can apply in our lives right away. So if any of these speak to your heart, drop some comments in the feed below and share it. You feel me? So, number 1, get this. Ants have no commander. You know how a commander is there to tell you to do things? Well, ants don't need a commander. Why? To tell them to get started. They work faithfully and need no outside accountability to keep them doing right and doing the right thing. They work hard and will replace their anthill when it gets ruined. I mean, how amazing is that, not to have an accountability partner from the outside, because you just get started, you work faithfully, and you do it. You don't need somebody to tell you to do it. You don't need somebody to tell you to get started. What does this mean? Listen, if you want to apply this to your life, be proactive, be honest to yourself. I'm telling you, this is speaking to my heart. And be industrious, right? So look, if you want to become the person that doesn't need somebody to tell them, hey, you got to do this, to tell them, get started, do this, push yourself, do that, then you got to think like an ant. You got to be working faithfully all the time, right? 2, second principle. Ants plan ahead. Who would think that little guy ant would actually know about planning? Well, ants think winter all summer long. Okay, they store provisions in summer. They think clock is running out of time. How interesting is that? Because we always think we have enough time. I saw that and I'm like, wow, that's so powerful. We always think we have enough time, and ants, they always think that the clock is running out of time, and they are hurrying to get food back to their hive. Meaning, they hustle hard in advance to secure their future. Like I said, they think clock is running out, where we think we have plenty of time. Let's think like an ant, and let's not think that we have enough time. Let's actually think winter all summer long. Feel me? I'm telling you, this is speaking to me. Hopefully it's speaking to you as well. Number 3, ants stay positive always. This is so good. Ants remind themselves that winter does not last long. They know they'll be soon out of winter. Okay, meaning whatever happens in your life right now will not last forever. No matter how crappy it is, your chapter is not going to end like this. You've heard me say that before. You've got to believe that your chapter is not going to end on this note. It's not. That's not how it was designed. Okay? And stay positive all the time. Stay positive. Number 4. Are you ready for this one? This is so good. Ants never quit. They only change their approach. What does this mean? This is so good. If they are going somewhere and you stop them or block their pathway, they'll look for another way up, down, all around. They'll keep looking for another way until they find another way. Meaning, listen, if you want to apply this to your life, learn to embrace struggle and hardship. We've talked about this before. I've talked about this in your life. You got to be able, you got to welcome it and embrace it, right? You got to be flexible, and you got to be like ants who don't quit. Telling you, it's speaking to my heart. Winners are not quitters. Okay. And I've said this before in the past so many times. If quitting was the answer, how many more successful people would we have? If quitting was the answer, how many more successful people would we have? Think about that. If quitting was the answer, how many more successful people would we have? Right? And number 5. Ants always do their best. Famous speech comes to mind. Art Williams is doing a coaching, and if you want to get this, this is a really good speech. It's called Art Williams. All you can do is all you can do, and the whole concept is, look, you got to do your best, but you got to do all you can do, and all you can do is really all you can do, right? I mean, there's no more than all you can do, right? Now, give your best in everything you do right now. It will always lead you to greater things. It does. No matter what it is, just do your best. Do your absolute best. And it will take you to the next level in your life. I promise you that. Don't wishy-washy stuff. Don't half-ass stuff. Pay attention to them. Give it some love. Give it some attention. Give it some focus. Give it some time. And I'm not saying go for perfection, but do your best. Do your best doesn't mean become perfect. There's a big difference. You know what? I probably should do a live on this one. Do your best doesn't mean be perfect, because, we can't be perfect. Like, we can shoot to be our best, but if you're aiming for perfection, there's a problem there, because you're never going to get there, right? There's always going to be flaws. So do your best like an ant. Always do your best, all right? 5 principles. Hopefully these spoke to your heart. Let me know which one really speaks to your heart enough to where you really got to focus on that one. Which one is the one that kind of stands out at you? Drop it in the comments below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. Now, review and out 5 principles we can learn and apply in our lives from ants. 1, ants have no commander. 2, ants plan ahead. 3, ants stay positive all the time. 4, ants never quit. And 5, ants always do their best. I hope that you got some love, some inspiration, some value from this live. I appreciate you guys. If you feel like you got some love, value, inspiration, share this, tag a couple people to it, share it on your wall, do what you got to do, spread the love. And I appreciate you. Don't forget to let me know which one spoke to your heart and which one is the one that you really want to focus on, right? And I got all 5 to focus on. And listen, I'm not ashamed to say it. 5, all of them. I got to focus on 5 and get them going, right? So with that, hopefully you got some love. And until tomorrow, where we do it all over again. Much love.